It has never been more true, Dan. As, yeah, I'm looking forward to this series. I mean, just as a bit more preface, Mad Lions are on an 11-match win streak, but again, all those teams are not like the same caliber of teams that Dignitas has been playing and beating, and already they're going to come in all guns blazing inside of the first round. It's going to be an easy-peasy pistol for Dignitas as they keep all 5 players alive. I don't think TMB is going to be all too aware of it. JL immediately getting bullied off the angle leaves the B site now open to extreme persecution. And with 0 prejudice evolved, it is going to be Freiburg to take the first frag on it into the site. Entry man for all of time. One thing that's consistent, death, taxes, Freiburg finding entry frags as Lekro catches TMB as well.
Just doesn't seem logical to try and throw that away, especially when that can be such an weapon in the right hands, and I think Warrow is definitely the right hands. That's a great shot from Freiburg. Catches out one and still down to 15 HP from the bomb. Freiburg down to 2 HP. That would be huge. I think he's going to stay secured in that corner. Heap looking to try and find an opening out of a nade, and Heap, as he pushes forward, can't get it. Warrow with the Org is going to find the opening. Borup at least finds another as well, and it's all falling apart with only Forest left to have a say. And unfortunately for him, Mad Lions will secure a second as they're getting the CT side underway now. A very nice sort of situation for them, switching over to the defense. As TMB is going to be trying to lock it down the yard. Lekro just going to walk through the smoke. That's easy pickings for the M4, and he's going to spam through for lots of damage.
No way.
Another kill as well onto Forest, as he's left with 8 HP, but he's going to... Oh, he gets a third? He's just absolutely ransacked and pillaged towards the yard. Borup's going to go sneaky towards Squeaky, and now it's Halzerk alone, and Warrow shuts him down.
What a round, Dan, for TMB. Completely changes Mad Lions.
Sucks to see it gone, but Ancient's fine, I guess. He's just going to go running towards his site, though, as Dignitas don't want to try and let off the gas. It's just full assault, round after round. Borup finds a couple, but the trades are actually pretty good. They've managed to bring it into a 2v1, but just through the smoke, TMB can't believe his luck, as they just keep gifting him frags through these smokes, and now 1v1, not enough ammo in the clip, as he tags up Forest.
Meandering his way into the site, going to be penetrating from ramp. It is Forest, tucked away behind the boxes, and with the place the bomb's planted, surely that won't be the first place you check. The smoke slightly overthrown, and Forest will pick up as soon as he hears the side of Nuke, which I don't want to, oversell it, and I don't want to seem over dramatic here. That's pretty big. That's huge, as a matter of fact. Nuke is often considered to be a particularly CT-sided map, and to have 7 rounds on it already is serious metal. But Warrow gonna luckily get Freiburg with the incendiary that he drops, and the one with the AWP to bring it into a 4 versus 3. Despite losing the first blood, Dignitas find themselves now at a disadvantage, and may still yet find their woes continuing as Borup and TMB close the round up. I'm still getting over the emotional trauma.
Well, George, talk about Dignitas getting this bomb plant down there.
I'll talk about that. That seems good to me. Again, another position in which they can try and set up a post plant, but it's not really gone as intended. Halzerk manages to get 1 frag, and now Halzerk inside the vents is going to be left with just that 1 frag. Thankfully, inside the site, Lekro's done well to get 1, but he is about to be hunted and hounded. Players all around him. It's just Heap to defend. Sorcel is already defusing the bomb, but he gets off it. And as a result of him getting off it, Dan, there won't be enough time to defuse it. Bit of a mistake there from Mad Lions, because it was planted behind the silo, where Sorcel could definitely have helped.
Porsche radiator and goes, yeet, yeet.
That kind of just sounds like, good soup. But either way, we might have Freiburg with some good soup here. Lekro especially trying to help one out. It's actually turned into chaos, but I think in the end, this should still be a win for Dignitas, because the bomb is already too far ticked away, and Warrow will get taken down for good measure. So 9-6 for Dignitas at the halftime. Join us after this break to see if they have
to concede some of your points, and yeah, that's wow, we probably won't be seeing Tudson playing, so this is the lineup Mad Lions will use, and into the pist around it's the lineup that Mad Lions will get an opening kill with. Some decent success towards the A side, actually a lot of success, with Borup and TMB finding kills. It's now all up to Heap for 1 versus 4, and the CT is not going to be able to find the pistol, I don't think, unless Heap can do something magical.
Wow. Good pistol round there from Mad Lions. They took a leaf out of Dignitas' book from the police, the opening. Tags Warrow. Maybe even a follow-up shot, just speculatively through the smoke, but in the end it's not to connect. But thankfully Forest has got more, and that gives them the advantage. In fact, Freiburg's got one more onto TMB, leaving now a 3-on-5. The gun round going exceptionally for Dignitas so far, but Warrow is in deep. He's found that orb. He's found Halzerk, taking him down in heaven. He's now embedded. He's deep behind enemy lines, but he's finally been uncovered. I'm afraid Lekro has no time for sleeper agents.
As you would probably expect, just walking dry in towards the A site. Also, though, left very low on HP, and with his teammate going down, a 1 versus 3. We've seen a few of these recently, George. That's a first shot. But both of these players are embedded inside of this site. It's going to be so difficult for him to try and get an opening here, as Forest might get caught out, though. It's an easy shot for him, but Source's not going to expect the player on the rafters, and it's Heap that poses it down. You know, it's a possibility, but don't know if it's been taken advantage of. Let's let go. Yeah, he's ready for this. He's ready for TMB. Easy shot for him on the AK. As opening kill goes the way of Dignitas. Heap's going to double that one up. The nade should do good damage, as well as JL wants to push forward. Pan out well for the Mad Lions side, but Forest is ready and waiting for this angle. Freiburg maybe still out in the open. Would get caught, but Forest's attention is going to get pulled just at the wrong moment. Warrow sneaks out, finds himself too. He does lose a teammate in the process, but they need to get the bomb. 5 seconds. Sorso just about gets on the plant, and they should have it secured. Halzerk's going to try and push out the vent. He's careful, but he's looking for Warrow, and he gets the kill. Hugely impactful as Mad Lions, they get the bomb planted, but can't secure 10. Dignitas going to keep on rolling on this CT side.
They do indeed. They're just going to keep
Mirage, but right now, they want to try and get at least a little bit more on Nuke, and it's a couple AKs, a couple Galeos. JL, as you say, not with enough cash. He's just left with the Deagle, and Electro has already found an opening. Lots of spray coming through. Forest collects one as well, and JL has 1 HP. TMB has managed to sneak to the vents, but Forest sniffs him out. In cold blood, in cold murder, it's Forest taking them all down. It's Dignitas securing 16.
What a game.
I'm sure at least one of these Dignitas players are going to hold that position as initial contact is made. The other players push through. Halzerk going to get taken down by TMB. I think that was a good jumping block that did the job. Forest finally gets one in return, and now these T's are in a bit of a sort of mixing pit here. They're being ground up. They're going to fight their way out, though, and Warrow's pistol, the P250, actually finding a lot of success. 2 kills from him, but the bomb dropped him mid. He's going to be lurking his way up towards top mid. This is all going to come down to timing. Who's going to look where? Heap's going to look the wrong way, and I think Warrow's going to have this. He surely does. Yes, he does. Mad Lions secure the pistol round.
Freiburg's been removed. That leaves Heap here, almost certainly to defend both mid and A by his lonesome. Got a lot on his plate, and unfortunately, it's just got a lot more because Halzerk's been taken down at CT. The A site is now almost completely under the control of the T side. And Heap, whilst he's getting 1 good frag, is just so low on HP that surely there's not much more left in the tank for him as he finds Borup. Needs Forest's assistance now if he's going to... Where do you find time to shave your head?
Oh, I mean, you could ask Sorcel that question, but Heap's done the job for him. Warrow was trying to peek into him. Would have been a pretty good chance of the frag there for Halzerk, just to cement this round, get the base, the foundation laid down. He finds it either way with a bit of a repeat. Catches Warrow looking the other way, and with 8 seconds on the clock, there's surely nothing that can be done. Halzerk is just lighting them up one by one, and even able to get out of the fire with just 8 HP to keep Dignitas. One of these more regular A-site entrances. Heap still on the other side of the smoke. He's going to try and clear over towards TMB, but he's stuck. He can't get into the corner, and TMB realizes it as he's got Heap grinding up on his shoulder. They'll find the kill. Halzerk is there as well, but Freiburg's the one that gets the refrag. Halzerk's going to check towards connector. Deals with that player as well. Now, man advantage Dignitas. They're going to as well into even more frags. Just warrow remaining. A 1 versus 4. And he can't even find the first. There's just too many players peeking at him at once. And Dignitas, a second on the board. They'll deny Mad Lions consecutive gun rounds.
Finds the headshot. Dignitas now find themselves down in a 4-on-5. And 3 players stacked up in Palace, about ready to spill over the waterfall into the A site. And Freiburg is not ready for it.
Halzerg posted up with his AWP as well. Could be huge. Frags for him. Good one onto JL. Actually drops the bomb and gives Dignitas a little bit more time to rotate in, but there's still a player on the lurk. Halzerg is finding shots aplenty from this ticket booth, and he's going to go over the top as well. Just misses the chance on the player over towards Connector. That will be TMB, but Forest is going to creep in. Lecro is the one that finds the first frag, though. And now Dignitas have been able to convert it back into their favour. They're going to drop a smoke onto that bomb. They know at least one player is surely towards Connector. And actually, Halzerg, he's just going to stick it. TMB, he's got the lineup, but he's not going to take the shot. And when he realises it, it's a little bit too late. Dignitas are able to convert the round from a man.
So it's feast and famine for the Dignitas side at the moment.
Halzerg already straight into it. Another kill for him, now 10 and 6 so far in this game, and this AWP is just looking so strong, but a little bit of head showing. That's all TMB needs with that recovered AWP. An equalising frag. Dignitas not got the best weaponry in this round either. That flashbang is good, but Freiburg doesn't check the corner. And Sorsel will be able to prevail for a second as well. Heap meets his maker, and unfortunately it leaves Dignitas in a 2-on-4. As Lecro wants to try and find a remedy to this situation, but the AWP in his hands needs to try and find some quick shot support from Forest, who does get the first though. Are backing away from this A site. They'll realise now as the smoke and flashbangs coming towards this site that it is going to be the A play, and now Forest all on his lonesome. What can he do? Maybe not much, maybe a lot, but the bomb is surely going to get planted in a moment. Looking for the shot. Forest able to spot out the first, and he's tagged TMB down low. Now needs to try and figure out where JL is going to be playing from, and Forest, he knows these situations so well. He now knows them both. Gets the first, is able to reload in safety, and now it's up to JL to try and clutch this one out. Forest switching to the AWP. He knows JL's up towards the Palace, wants that one-shot potential. JL will have heard that smoke scope as well. And now Forest with a kit. Is he just going to hold it? He's just going to hold it. JL trying to bait out the peak. He realises Forest's on it, but it's too late. And it's just this hard stick from Dignitas.
It could pay off, but I suppose they won't have the money to buy in the next round anyway, so your options are double eco or force buy an eco. And immediately Warrow takes Halzerg down, giving him no time to try and do any funny business. Eep going to rotate in towards mid-window to try and stop the bleeding, but it won't matter all that much. Freiburg grabs one. Doesn't want to greed for the AK here yet. So maybe try and collect it inside the smoke. Ooh. But even spots Boar up, and now that's the bomb dropped. Huge amounts of information. Freiburg clambering for the AK-47, and then finally gets it in his grasp. Oh no, it's happening. It's the eco, the force frags. It's all coming on through. Oh, Heap! Have mercy. Rest down on TMB's soul. It's all left up to Warrow. Has the opportunity to go back out and around, but Dignitas will almost certainly read it. Has to fight his way out. There's no flight option. Warrow's going to turn the corner, but dead from underneath. It's Freiburg who opens the round as the one.
At least on an individual level. It's just such a popular map, and it's certainly providing the entertainment now as Lecro. Oh, bye-bye, Warrow. Nice to see ya nice, but Sorsel and JL, they do combine to take Lecro down in return. Not without revenge. And now the Mad Lions starting to find frags themselves. Forest is still there again, just a one for him. And Halzerg's Deagle, oh, it's happening. Final round of the half, and the Deagles once again step into the foyer, but I think Halzerg's going to get caught off by TMB. He is, leaving it all up to Freiburg. A 1v2 for the King of Banana. If he wants to pull this one off, and he's going to be creeping towards the site from Market. A few shots whiffed from either side there as he's able to get a little bit further in. Knows there's probably going to be a player out towards short. It's going to be Borup in that location. freiburg. Look how much space he's got, and there goes TMB, and he could just hold the defuse. No, he can't. He's planted open for sure, and he's no way, without a kit, that he wins this one out now. The time is just too far gone. He finds the shot, but there's no time, and it is going to be Mad Lions securing a 6th by the slimmest of their margins. The third to be played as well. We see that is going to be Inferno if it's needed. And his only Mad Lions win out here, though. And JL looking to try and make that a reality here. Nice first shot onto Lekro if he drops Halzerk as well. That would be the bomb. Halzerk needs to be careful about taking this fight. He really wants to do it, and he does take down JL, but Borup there for support. Lays Halzerk to waste, and it's all going the way of Mad Lions here. freiburg, last man alive, crept his way in through a site, but I think he's been spotted because, yeah, TMB and Warrow have his number. 10 on the board for the Lions, and that is a great start.
So that's what Dignitas are going to look to try and angle for. They can win this round, they'll put themselves in equally as good stead as Mad Lions currently stand themselves in. But Mad have other ideas. Up aggressive inside of middle with the MP9, finds themselves the first frag. But unfortunately, freiburg and Heap have other ideas about what to do with the round. freiburg has got them way more aggressively asserted in his mind.
Lekro has spotted him out as well, sure. He's going to look for that fight. Oh, that is clapped. Warrow is dead, and now it's just Borup alone, a 1 versus 4. Dignitas fight back to the Deegs. Ooh, that was a little awkward. Thought he'd killed Lekro there. The first headshot on the M4 not doing the job. It didn't matter in the end because freiburg...
In the first half of just this map as well, constantly ping-ponging with the economy, and now finally, it looks like Mad Lions may have a chance to try and do something else. Oh, okay! freiburg is just better with a deagle than he is with any other goddamn weapon! No way! He's found 2 already, thankfully. JL is able to trade out, and TMB's also got it sorted, but Heap has already opened up the A site. It's all moving too quickly. Mad Lions are struggling to react at this moment in time. Dignitas now 3 on 2 with the post plant. HE grenade is really, really good. Halzerk down to 23. Halzerk down to nothing. Heap still remains in the site. He's the one who planted the bomb. He's got the AK in hand as well, and Forest playing crossfire. This is the difficult situation now to try and work with. You've got to make sure that you win your one-on-ones. And Sorcel is looking a little bit saucy for the frag. Heap gets 1, comes down to the one-on-one. Heap needs this win so very badly, and he gets it. He's going to let them know about it too.
Lions a hugely important round now. Halzerk has the AWP out for Dignitas. Warrow, of course, will have the AWP for the Mad Lions, but it's a glass cannon, and JL aggressive towards the Palace. He's going to get punished by Forest. TMB has to back away, try and stay alive, son. I don't think he's going to be able to. He's being spammed, 35 HP, but I think he's just about able to stay alive, and that is a hugely important way to stay alive. Never mind. Heap's nade finishes him off, and it's just a complete ransacking towards this A site, although Borup finding a couple.
What?
Lock has to come out for Halzerk to put an end to him, but it's Sorcel alone.
Misses the AWP shot and then somehow makes it work with the Glock. It's high risk, high reward. And Lekro thankfully finishes the job to bring around it.
The time is getting a little bit low. 25 seconds to work with as they start their approach in towards his A site. And there's 2 players towards TT. Halzerk, that's a quick flick onto Sorcel. And that's a great frag to cover off Dignitas' behind. He's even able to catch Borup in towards window. And Warrow tries his best, but only 1 frag can be found as they push forwards. Obviously on top of that...
After they finally got the better of those force spikes, but that HE grenade just rocks their world. 55 HP remaining on Heat as the lead healthy with all those players, and Warrow claps out with 1, but Lekro trading inside of the A site. In fact, it's all left up to Forest now. 1 on 3, finds the first of those 3. Still got 2 more to garner. And plant the bomb. Sorcel and TMB are his opposition. Sorcel with 100 HP, TMB with 41, but it won't even matter. TMB gabs him first, and it will be Mad Lions living to fight just another day. They will side freiburg, trying to lobby with the smokes that have been dropped in the faces of the CTs. They're going to try and concede the site for now, I imagine. Allow the bomb plant to come in and then try and deal with it after! What a shot from Warrow through the corner of the smoke. He finds freiburg totally blind. Heap does trade onto TMB. Bomb is recovered, but it's now open and susceptible to CT. 2 frags found by the AWPers. Heap and Halzerk to rescue it. The double H combination need to come up clutch. First shot found by Heap onto JL. That's the AWP gone. Now dancing with the second. Finds 1 more. A third maybe for Heap. Not quite. Halzerk's got it all to do. He's in behind enemy lines. They haven't checked for him. He's got the one! He's got the second! Halzerk has clutched it with the trigger discipline. Dignitas find 15. I just hope that this team can find success with its new combination of young players and old.
Forest.
Oh,
Forest!
what a shot! What a time to bring it out as well, but it is instantaneously traded, rendered moot and resolute. 4 versus 4 now, but into the B site they choose to go. Sorsal, the lone defender for the time being, but Halzerk and Borup get trade away. Heap onto Sorsal. All but 2 players stand between Dignitas and IEM Full. Now just TMB, and he's on the flank. It's being watched, I'm imagining, by Heap. Can just turn at any moment. They've got this one sorted, surely. Molotov in the face. Orzek hears it. Orzek finishes it. 16-14. Dignitas 2-0, Dan.